The rejected mother. Kate was beautiful, elegant, and intelligent. But her life began with rejection. Before she was born, her father had already abandoned her. Her mother, Lillian, still remembered the day clearly. The day her world collapsed. "I am innocent of these accusations, Isaac," Lillian cried, holding her swollen stomach. "You are the only man in my life. This pregnancy belongs to you." But Isaac's heart was already closed. "I don't want this child," he said coldly. Then he threw her out. The villagers whispered when they saw her walking away with tears and a small bag. "Poor girl," they murmured. "An abandoned pregnant woman." For Lillian, that was the beginning of a different kind of pregnancy, one filled not only with pain, but with survival. She worked every single day. Pregnant. Hungry. Tired. She harvested vegetables on farms, carried loads in the market, and sometimes slept beside the baskets she used for selling. Yet she never complained. When Kate was finally born, Lillian held her tightly and whispered, "You are my ode to Anya, my one eye. My only treasure." Isaac never came back. Not once. Not to see the baby. Not to ask if they were alive. But Lillian did not allow bitterness to poison her heart. She poured all her strength into raising Kate. Kate grew up to be very intelligent. She was always the best in her class. Her teachers admired her brilliance. Her mother worked even harder. Lillian harvested cassava, fried gari, and sold it in the market just to make sure Kate had enough food, good books, and school fees. Sometimes she would skip meals so her daughter could eat. Years passed. Kate finished secondary school with excellent grades and gained admission into the university. That day Lillian cried tears of joy. "My one eye is becoming something great," she said proudly. For the first time in years, she allowed herself to dream. But university life brought new people into Kate's world. Kate became friends with Chelsea and Andrea, daughters of wealthy politicians. They talked about vacations in London, shopping in Dubai, and family houses in Abuja. Their lives were glamorous. Their clothes were expensive. Their confidence came from wealth. Kate began to feel small. Ashamed. Embarrassed. One day Chelsea asked casually, "So Kate, where does your family live?" Kate hesitated. Then she lied. "We live in Abuja," she said. "My mom is an international businesswoman. She deals with imports and exports." Chelsea and Andrea exchanged doubtful looks. She deals with imports and exports. Chelsea and Andrea exchanged doubtful looks. Kate's dressing didn't match that story. But she continued the lie. Every luxury they described, Kate pretended she also had. She prayed secretly that the truth would never catch up with her. But lies have weak legs. Soon Kate stopped visiting home. When Lillian called, she sounded distant. "I'm busy with school," Kate would say quickly before ending the call. Months passed. Almost a year. Lillian missed her daughter terribly. One morning she packed a bag with gari, dried fish, and yam. Food from home. Love from her mother. With her weak and tired legs, she traveled to the university to surprise her daughter. She asked around until she finally found Kate. That moment would change everything. Kate was standing with Chelsea and Andrea, laughing. When Lillian called softly, Kate, my daughter." Kate turned. Their eyes met. But instead of joy, Kate felt panic. Her friends were watching. Chelsea asked, "Do you know her?" Kate's heart pounded. Then she said the words that would break a mother's soul. I don't know this woman." Silence fell. Lillian stared at her in shock. "Kate," she said slowly. "It's me, your mother." Kate looked away. "I think you are mistaken." Tears filled Lillian's eye. Are you all right? She said desperately. It is me who sold everything when your father denied this pregnancy. I raised you alone. I worked day and night to send you to school. But Kate remained silent. Chelsea and Andrea watched the scene awkwardly. Then Lillian understood. Her daughter was ashamed of her. Ashamed of the mother who had sacrificed everything. She slowly wiped her tears. Please, Lillian said quietly. Don't come back home again. Kate looked shocked. Go and look for the mother you are proud of. Those words were the bitter pill Lillian swallowed. She lifted the bag containing Gary, fish, and yam. Then she turned and walked away. Slowly. Alone. Behind her stood a daughter who had just lost the greatest treasure she ever had. But she did not yet realize it. The end.